everyone, and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I'm in my PJs today. I just filmed like 2 seconds ago, push the button, for the end of the first craft fair vlog of the season thing. Yeah, so anyway, filmed that. That was a video. That was a thing that happened. Anyway, but today I thought I would just come on and just chat for a little bit. I don't have anything to work on. I am currently blah. I don't feel like crocheting. Yesterday kind of sucked the crojo right out of me. So just how everything, whatever. And then it ended up really good, like that night, I guess. Like the night of the craft fair. But anyway, so okay. So I just thought I'd come on and kind of talk about, I don't know, I guess kind of like the businessy-ish side. Is that a word? Businessy-ish? The business side of like stitching ain't easy, right? Like, and what I'm kind of trying to turn that into. Fingers crossed. So I've been doing the craft fair thing. So this one was not as successful, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that they're all gonna be like that. There wasn't hardly any foot traffic. It is what it is. So all right, so I'm doing, obviously, stitching ain't easy, the crochet part, making the things, doing the things, all of that. You know, the amigurumi, pot holders, washcloths, all the way to shawls, cardigans, crop tops, all of those things. Also, I sell Pure Romance, so I have that going for me. It's been amazing so far, to say the least. The last Pure Romance party I had was as much as I made at 2 craft fairs. So that was pretty amazing. That was just one party. So like amazing at that. Everything is going phenomenally. Pure Romance, I love it. I love their products. I can't even tell y'all. Like, I continuously get compliments like, you smell good. I'm like, hey, thanks. It's Pure Romance. And so anyway, like, it's, yeah. Anyway, I love their stuff. So, okay. Here is my thing. I have been thinking for a little bit, but I've been like really contemplating it big time, like seriously, about selling LuLaRoe. So, I don't know if y'all have heard of LuLaRoe. They're mostly known for their leggings. They have redunculously soft leggings, okay? And I'm a stretchy pant girl. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I used to really like to wear jeans. Jeans was like what I went with. That was it. Like, I don't want anything but jeans. Stretchy pants. I want comfort. I want soft, stretchy pants. Even whenever I like dress up or have like, you know, a nice dress or something, you know, whatever, I want it to be soft. It's like one of the first things I look for in clothing. It's cute. Is it soft? So, I have some of their leggings. I love them. They're amazing. I went with B, if y'all remember, a little while back to the Women's Expo to see my Pure Romance lady, Miss Connie. She's amazing. So I went up there to just like say hello to her and kind of see what she does. Like, 'cause she did her Pure Romance booth at the fair. And so I wanted to just kind of see, you know, get some ideas from her, get some advice from her, or like what what do I do? Where do I put the things? What about, you know, how do you book parties at these? And she had amazing ideas all the way around. She has a prize wheel that you spin and you get whatever prize you land on that night of your party. And I'm like, that's genius. Like, just all of these little things throughout that I'm just like, okay, noted, got it. Okay, cool. That's amazing. I love that. Oh my goodness. Also, so that was fantastic. So worth the trip just for that to be like, okay. And it gave me so much inspiration for Pure Romance just to like kick that much more booty. Derek and I have discussed for a little while now about an enclosed trailer and using that kind of as my space, I guess, basically, especially like outdoor events and stuff, because I would totally be able to do that at an outdoor event. I mean, obviously, like I have, you know, a canopy and I can do the table setup and all those. But it would kind of be cool also to just, especially even for like the Pure Romance side of things, to just have all of my, like, you know, my inventory and all the things like set up, make them look nice, take that trailer even to parties and just be like, hey, come on out, here are the things. Because that's one thing with Pure Romance, you don't like purchase items in front of everyone, like, you know, not like Mary Kay where it's like, you know, I want this lipstick or this whatever, you know, in front of all your friends. Like, we go to a private shopping room, just the person, you know, just my customer and myself, private shopping room, so we can discuss all the things, all their, you know, needs, wants, questions, all of those things. And so it's like, that would be really cool for parties, even just to have like an enclosed trailer. And that's our space. And then I don't have to carry, because it wears me out to just go to a party, just to plan the party. I mean, all of it kicks my booty, carrying all the things in, which Derek goes with me to like help me carry the things in. No men, no anyone under the age of 18, like only women above the age of 18. That's all that can be there. Simply for like comfort, honestly, so we can just like talk and be, you know, adults and be mature about things and not have to worry about like anyone else being in the background and being like, oh, okay, yeah, well, you know. So Derek stays in the car, obviously, but he, you know, carries the things to the door to, you know, wherever for me, so that way I don't have to do all that, because it's heavy, it's a lot. So even I have most of it in a suitcase, and that's even a lot, like just heaving it in and out. So we've discussed that a few times now. Like I could have, and even like the craft fair stuff, like going into a craft fair and carrying all that stuff and the tables and the, you know. So have like the enclosed trailer, do the Pure Romance stuff, and then it was like, as we kind of talked, it's like we could also put the crochet stuff in there, and that would be really cool. Like have, you know, a little of both and take those to craft fairs. And then if I have a Pure Romance party, then just be like, come on in. Hey, also there's, you know, there's crochet. Like if you just want to buy your kid a stuffy or whatever while you're here, come on in though. Pure Romance party, you know. Okay. Then, I'm telling y'all, then it's like, I have not met a LuLaRoe item I haven't liked. Like I've heard things, don't get me wrong. But I love their sweaters. I love their leggings. Like I said, I go for comfort. They have some insanely cute overalls. Derek and I have been discussing, I'm like, I don't know why I don't wear overalls more often, because I love overalls. So it's like, since I've been young, that's like my favorite fit. Always. Like I love overalls. And anyway, and they have some really, really cute ones. And so it's kind of like this whole thing, like, okay, what if, okay, we also start selling LuLaRoe, then it's like, I could come on here on YouTube and do like lives even, or just, you know, these videos, and you guys can comment if there was something you're into, mostly probably lives, and do like an unboxing and show y'all the things that I have and go through all the different stuff and the sizes, you know, and all that, and show you guys the inventory that I get whenever I get it. So then technically y'all would get first dibs. I'm just saying, that's kind of cool. So anyway, I said y'all would get first dibs. And then also we could put it, okay, so we're back to that enclosed trailer. All right, so we could put the crochet stuff, like whenever you walk in the door, crochet stuff, LuLaRoe, Pure Romance in the back. So then it's like a little bit of everything for everyone. When we go to craft fairs, everything's there. Have both things. I can sell both things. I can sell all three. I mean, I feel like all three of them together is kind of the ultimate. And just have this amazing little like business trailer. So then also parties, because parties are like that's kind of my favorite thing. Like I love having a Pure Romance party. It's such a fun time, just like the giggles and the good time and like helping women just in whatever way, you know what I mean? There's so many different aspects of Pure Romance, which is really, really cool. Like I said, I mean, all the way from just bubble bath, from the brain health boost, like just, it's not everything, you know. Some people hear what it is and they're like, oh, it's like, you know, one of those. And it's like, no, it's not like that at all. And so, you know, like it's like has a stigma kind of with it. It's not at all that thing. So I feel like if I start doing LuLaRoe, that's legitimately like honestly, it's like the ultimate girls' night out. I feel like if you're gonna have a party, hey, you know what I mean? Go from like clothing and all of those. I mean, you can like start off, you know. Okay, all right, here we go. In the whole thing, I feel like it could be all the way from the bubble bath we just discussed, right, to the conditioning shave cream, a little bit of refreshing fragrance mist, get your brain boost about you, get your massage thing, you know, whatever, get like all your like smells, get just so good. Wear your LuLaRoe, rock that. Perhaps you have something real cute underneath because it's Pure Romance, you know what I'm saying? Keep it PG. So you have that whole thing. I mean, it's just like a whole, it's like a whole evening. It's a whole thing, you know, and I feel like that would like kind of get my foot in the door a little bit also for the people who think that like, oh, Pure Romance is that kind of a party, because it's not. But those that think that, because I've heard that a few times and in a few different things, just like, you know, what are y'all doing there? You know, and it's just like, yeah, so there's a fly that's driving me crazy. Anyway, but yeah, I've heard that a couple times, you know, like, well, what about, you know, whatever. And it's like, no, we mostly just discuss, honestly, things that we like. So like, you know, shaving cream and smelling good and you know, like heating pads to make our sore muscles feel better. Like that's kind of mostly where we go. And then, you know, whatever. But I feel like if the two of those things were together, so then obviously crochet, you know, don't get me wrong, we're not going anywhere with crochet. Stitching it easy is still very much a thing. So I think the three of those together, though, I feel like, I mean, there's a little bit of something for everyone, you know, because I don't know, I just think that would be so amazing. So I guess, do y'all know about LuLaRoe? Would you be into watching me like do the unbox or do a live, and then like if there's something that you like I'm like showing or whatever that you like, then you can just say that you like it and I can ship it out to you and you get the thing, and it's pretty amazing. And so it's, I think it would be way cool. I really, really do. So I'm really just kind of like trying to, I've been doing a lot of research, because I very much do that. I am definitely a do your research type of a person. So I've seen both sides of the coin. We'll say that. I feel like it's a really, really, really good deal if you do it now and do it. I don't know how to say that. I just feel like it's going to be a really, really good deal. The lady that I talked to, she has been supporting her family for over 7 years with it. So I met her at the expo. That's that one. Stephanie. So I met her at the expo. She's been doing this for over 7 years. She loves it, like I said, and I love selling pure romance. Like, so I feel like I honestly kick some boot. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, because I'm not at all like one of those, like, occasionally we have a like, hey, did you see this random thing that I whatever, you know, but I don't try to be like a prideful person. I do, however, feel like I do pretty alright with pure romance, honestly. I know a lot of people, that's kind of like the logo stigma or whatever we're calling it with like MLMs, you know, like that you lose money, you don't, you know, whatever, you have to have all of these things, blah, blah, blah. I don't. I do quite well, honestly. And I, like, whenever I do have a party, I'm honestly every time just like, dang, like, quite surprised with the outcome of the party, because the products literally sell themselves. I just stand up there like, Vanna White, like, very, really, you know, Price is Right, even. Very this. And the products sell themselves. And I have people coming back. Just like, people know the products, know what the things are, know them because they've used them, they've tried them, they love them. And they're like, oh my goodness, you sell pure romance. Do y'all still have such and such? Do you still sell blah, blah, blah? Do they still have? I'm like, yep. And like, that stuff's phenomenal. I need some. I've had that happen, I don't even know how many times. And so it's amazing. And it's like, I'll go to a party, like, have y'all been to one before? Yes. Hey, real quick, do you guys have blah, blah, like, before I even get started, you know? And I'm like, actually, it's this thing, you know? And I'm like, yes, I need 3 of those, because my sister and my mom really, really like those things. So it's like fantastic. So I really feel like between that, like I said, and some dadgum stretchy pants, you know what I'm saying? Some LuLaRoe, because they don't just have stretchy pants and sweaters. I feel like y'all need to know that's just kind of my style. I like comfort. It is what it is. They also have dresses, like really nice, like just, I mean, really nice dresses where you can dress up, be prepared, like be all profesh and stuff for work and that whole thing. Very pinky up, very all that. I mean, beautiful items, beautiful dresses. They have blazers, they have absolutely stunning like cardigans and just overlays and cover-ups for the beach and pajamas and a little bit of everything. They have men's things, a few men's things, not a whole lot. They have kiddo clothes and tween clothing also, which is really, really cool. It's sizes extra, extra small all the way to 3X, which is amazing. So, I don't know. That's my current Stitch and 8 business plan, but that doesn't sound real great. Anyway, that's my current thought, hope. I just feel like that would be seriously like the ultimate girls' night. Like, how fun is that? You go and you just get to like shop. Like, what are you into? Probably got it. You know, and that's so cool. You can even buy a scrunchie if you wanted. Shoot, have a hacky sack, right? You know, bust a hack right in the middle of the floor. Do whatever you want. I have the things. And so, and especially like I said for craft fairs with like and even if we don't do the cover trailer converted, all of those, even if that doesn't happen, just taking that stuff to a craft fair, I just feel like that would be a really, really, really good one. But like I said, I really do. I feel like that would be really successful because people know, you know, they see LuLaRoe, they know what it is. They see pure romance, they know what it is. I learned that simply from standing at the expo because it's really funny. The the LuLaRoe booth was right next to the Pure Romance booth. So it was a little bit kismet, to be quite real. So it's like Stephanie and Connie were right next to like my two people that I'm currently talking to that are like my, you know, whatever. They're right next to each other. And so yeah, but it was like nonstop traffic in both places, not just like one, not like one or the other. I took note. I'm telling you, I do my research. So I sat there and watched, and it was like nonstop. And those people that came in walked out with a bag, and I was just like, oh, okay, all right, like just a little like file that one in there. All right, cool. And B and I were talking to Derek about it because I've discussed the clothing part of it with them. She's excited. Finn's excited. They're like, oh, okay, like they're kind of pretty stoked, real talk, about like putting the things together and maybe making outfits even, and just like kind of going through the clothes. They're very much like my, like B, his Project Runway was her like jam when she was little. Lord of the Rings, Project Runway, those were her things. And so she's always been very, very like fashion oriented and loves like designing clothes and doing the things. Ben is my seamstress. He loves color swatches and fabric swatches, just being able to like put the things together. And it's like, you guys, I feel like this can be amazing. And Squirrely Dan is like my business minded person for sure. And Derek is wanting to do whatever the heck I need to help me out. And so he told me, he's like, you know, if you need me to go on a live with you and sell stuff, and I'm like, I think it would help. And he's like, okay. I'm like, okay. So anyway, but yeah, it's like, if, you know, I had someone extra to just, you know, I didn't have to like watch the thing and do the things and all the stuff and have him help. And so I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. And so I think it's going to be amazing. The kids are stoked. It's so cute. Like I said, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, like, you know, we can do that. And I'm like, yeah, you know, we just put things together and try to whatever. And but I really think that the mobile boutique would be kind of the ultimate. And I've said that a few times now with my Pure Romance stuff, that I think that that would be, once again, kind of the ultimate, so that I don't have to carry everything into each party. I have our own private shopping room, so I'll just come out here. Plus it's just like my car or whatever, and it's not, you know, in someone else's bedroom. Because I've been to Pure Romance parties before, and it's like you'll go in there and it's like in someone's bedroom and there's nowhere to set. It's like you and the Pure Romance consultant like setting on either end of the bed and whatever, and it's like, okay, this is kind of like, you know, little things like that. But that was only one time. I try as hard as I can to make that, like I said, I make it professional. No. Like, if we have to use your bedroom, do you have 2 chairs? Like, that we can just like have some folding chairs, or just have, you know, or like another space off somewhere else that it's just a little more, yeah. So anyways, I mean, I just, you know, everyone has their own thing. They all do their own thing. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes it's where you are. No one has, you know, you don't have the space. It is what it is. But yeah, so I think the mobile boutique, I think that would be, that's like dream goals. That's like the 5-year plan. All right. I do that a lot with things. I'm like, it's my 5-year plan, and we'll just see. But I think that would be really, really cool. And then I wouldn't have to take stuff out. I could just go wherever. We could even just pull it up somewhere, open the door, open for business, just like that. And so that's really cool. Just kind of wherever, you know, it doesn't have to be anything too wild. Our town has a farmer's market every Wednesday and every Saturday, so we could just go and do that even, and just open the door and be part of the thing. And, you know, I have handmade items, and so, hey, you know, yeah, I think it would be amazing. And like I said, especially for craft fairs, for, you know, different, you know, because I don't know for sure if I can sell all of the things at a farmer's market, but it's like, if they're all in the truck, then I don't know how that would work. I know I can sell my handmade items and stuff at a farmer's market, which is fantastic. So we've discussed doing that a few times. So, yeah. if I can't, then I can't. That's fine. Like, I'll follow your rules for sure, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, because I don't want to, you know, get booted by any means. That's probably not a fun time. So yeah, like I said, I think it would be absolutely amazing. I think it's like the best of both worlds. It really is kind of like the ultimate just ladies' night, but honestly, just kind of the ultimate, like, a little bit of whatever you need. All right, cool. And yeah, so like sitting there, size inclusive. Even some, I know, like, even some of like their extra small, like they go like all the way down to like a 00, and then like their 3X's, some of those can even be like more like a normal like 4X and 5, like depending on how, you know, like the fabric and the lay of the clothing, the lay of the piece. And so like some of those things, even they're very size inclusive, which is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, and the kiddos can help me. I'm so excited because it's kind of, you know, they know about pure romance. They get it. We talk about it. But like, you know, I don't like delve into things by any means, but it's like as far as like the lotions and the things like that, they know all about all that stuff. They're, you know, they're good with those things. Other than that, you know, no, not really. But with the LuLaRoe, we could just like have a whole little thing and have like a cute little boutique and have a cute little thing, and just they could help me put outfits together, put things together, help me with like sizing, help me with stuff, because I know I can't do it all on my own, especially with my health like it is. I know that I can't, but my brain wants to do all of the things, and my body is just like, good one. And so that happens a lot to me. Like, I'll just sit here and it's like, because it's like I can see all the things happening and do all the things. Like, if I could do all the things that my brain was like, hey, I'd be just fine. I would be, you know, it'd be a whole other world, but my body will not let me do those things. So I think between the 5 of us, we can make it really amazing. Like I said, the girl that I talked to, like I said, has supported her family for 7 years with it. I've been watching another on YouTube because, like I said, do your research. I've been Charlotte Dobrang doing my research. And so in doing my research, I found another couple that sells, because there's like a few couples that sell it together, which is really pretty cool. Obviously Derek has a machine shop. He's, you know, got his own thing going, but when I need him, he's like, you know, absolutely, I'll help you. So him and Squirrely Dan do the machine shop. The rest of us kind of, you know, they do school, obviously. Finn's, you know, does his thing. I feel like B and I could for sure have a lot of fun with it, but like, so whenever we all need each other, then I think it could be a really amazing, or I need them, should I say. I think it could be a really amazing thing. But yeah, I found another couple on the YouTube streets that sell together, and they've been doing just this for 6 years now. So there you go. Yeah, so I said I am not even remotely stopping the pure romance train. I love selling pure romance. I thought, like, in what had been 2012 or something. I mean, it's a good decade ago. I wanted to start selling pure romance. I went to a party and was just like, this stuff is so cool. Like, you know, just this whole thing and how the whole thing is so neat. And I really, really wanted to, and I didn't. And I started selling Scentsy, and which was fine. Don't get me wrong. I did all right with Scentsy. It just wasn't really like what I was into. You know what I mean? Like, I like candles and I like for things to smell good. Don't get me wrong, but I also like comfort and clothes and to smell good, and you know. So I feel like this is more my realm, to say the least. As I mentioned, I did yeah, the Scentsy thing for a little bit. Whenever Derek and I very, very first got together, I sold Avon. I didn't mind selling Avon, but same thing. It was never anything at all in comparison to how I do with Pure Romance. Not even like a drop in the bucket. Not even close. Like, so I've had parties with 2 people and made what, I don't even know how to, made a lot with just 2 people. Had parties with 3 people and been like, oh my gosh. So had parties with like 8 people and I had to just kind of like breathe for a little bit. So I mean, I'm telling you, the products sell themselves for sure. And so that's kind of my thing with like the LuLaRoe. Like I said, I feel like that even like so I could get my foot in the door for some people who think that stigma we discussed about Pure Romance parties. Kind of get in there with LuLaRoe and then be like, hey, also, you know, it's a Lula romance party, right? So it's like a little bit of everything, and just have like the ultimate boutique and shop till you freak at the spooky boutique, right? And so, yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing. I really do. I'm excited. I don't know. I just keep going over and over and over this because I'm so excited. So yeah, I guess just, I don't know, just letting y'all know. I really don't know. Like I said, sometimes I'll probably come on here with live. So like whenever I get the things and like unbox and show, and y'all can have first dibs. If there's anything that you're into, because I'm telling you, they have some cute clothes. Like I've been watching a couple people like do lives, do that very thing, like unbox the things and be like, okay, we have this and, you know, like this dress and this, you know, and it's just like, oh, I need that. Like they have sunflowery and tie-dye and really pretty things. And I mean, they have like something for everybody, like seriously, something for everyone. And I really do feel like with all 3 of those things together, the crochet, Pure Romance, little LuLaRoe, I feel like it would all like complete the package. And that's what Derek was even just like, yeah. He's like, I think you figured it out. He's like, you know, I think you figured it out. Like, so I think it'll get my foot in the door more for people that have Pure Romance. If I'm having a Pure Romance party, then I can be like, hey, also, I have LuLaRoe. You know, it can be like just a little bit of all of it. And I'm so stinking excited. So anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to tell y'all, let you know the plan. Because I'm, yeah, purely giddy about it. Like I said, I'm still doing my research, still whatever. Like I said, I've for sure looked at both sides of the coin. Don't get me wrong. Looked at all of it. Taking it all in. But yeah, I think it'll be really good. So, all right. So that's the plan. So I'll let y'all know if I do, and if I do the thing, I will schedule said live, and then that way if y'all want to be here for the unboxing and to be able to check the things out, then you'll know and you can for sure be here. I won't just like pop on and be like, hey. And so I'll like let you guys know when I'm doing it and all that. So yeah. And then if I do a live, then people that aren't even necessarily subscribers to me also can watch that live and do the thing. So yay. So I'm excited. I think it'll be really good. Said we're currently building the house, so like any little extra penny counts. Anything helps. So I think if I do this and just like really, if I do half of what I do at Pure Romance, then I'm going to be just fine. I'll say that. So I think it's going to be fantastic. I really do. I've not heard anything. Like I said, you hear like MLM horror stories and, you know, all of these things or what. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't lost money in the slightest, especially Pure Romance. Yeah. I have flourished, to say the least, with Pure Romance. It is phenomenal. And like I said, I have like return customers who know that I have stuff, like people that live like right around here that'll just call and like, hey, you know, whatever. And they know they can either order or come and get the things, or that, you know, they'll call and say, hey, I, you know, was thinking about this thing, how much would this be with this, and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm right here, and it's been amazing because I'm just, you know, down the street, and they know. And yeah, I've had several people do that, or like I said, just let me know, you know, hey, I need this thing next time you're ordering. Right on, got you, no problem, you know. And yeah, I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. So I said, same thing. If I even love selling LuLaRoe a fraction as much as I do Pure Romance, we're going to be just fine, because I do. I mean, and like all of their products, they keep coming out with, like, Pure Romance keeps coming out with new things, and I'm just like, which, I mean, you know, they each season kind of, they, you know, a couple times a year they come out with new stuff. They're doing so great, and it's just, I love it. I love it. Like, I can't even tell you guys. I mean, I'm doing amazing. Doing amazingly. And I don't know if they want me to tell them their story, but I will say that one of my beautiful friends on here is selling Pure Romance too. And I think that is so cool. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. That is fantastic. I'm so excited for you. So very, very excited for you. I'm like giddy about it. It's just, it's an amazing, amazing deal. So, all right. Anyway, wanted y'all to know that's the plan with, like, the Stitchin' Ain't Easy business model, I guess. So what we'll call it, we'll pretend. Anyway, yeah, so if a LuLaRoe live were a thing, you down? Let me know, because I think it would be so fun to do that and just go through. And I mean, we all need clothes, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those. All right. So I thank you all so very, very much for watching, listening. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. I will talk to you all very, very soon.